Some reps, get the bumps and bruises healed up, usual deal. Especially this time of the year, you always won late in the year. Of course, we're having two this year. It's a little rare, but get the young guys some work and kind of see where they've come. So they've gotten quite a bit of work this week. It's been fun.
Only 2 catches from different receivers against Mississippi State. Was that just kind of a case of them doing a good job scheming you guys, or?
Well, I don't know about that. We only hit 10 passes the whole game, but the ones we hit were big ones. And, every week's different. You never know. Shaq hadn't really done a whole lot in previous, and then bam, he catches 2 touchdown passes. So, they did a couple of things good early, and didn't play near as much man as we kind of thought they were going to play. But we had some good runs in there, and like I said, Connor made 4 big, good pass plays in there, and good throws. So we managed to get enough points to win.
Does that feel like it's still a successful day for him? With even though only 10 for 20, but 4 of those completions are touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean he's used to throwing for a little higher percentage than that, of course, but also it's most touchdowns he's ever thrown in a game too. So, that's what 7 touchdowns and no picks last couple of games. So, he missed a couple made good throwaways where he just didn't have anything, and then of course he's running the ball around. We didn't run him much in the game, so that's not. He kind of gets in a flow too a little bit more when we're going a little zone read and throwing it, but he'll be fine. He played pretty well. He graded out pretty well. He just it was kind of a strange game. Kind of a little weird the way kind of dynamics of how it went back and forth. Then we got ahead, and Mike I think had 8.5 yards a carry or something. So we did some good things in the run game, and I think it was a little better. One of those games where it was a little better after watching it than it felt like as the game was going on.
How is his health this week, and how much work is he getting?
Connor, good. Yeah, he's running around. I mean, I think he's going to be, ready to roll here in a week. Now, I think that was kind of the plan the whole time with the knee. So, he's still been rehabbing that. Of course, virus-wise was what's been got him last week and the week before. So, he didn't practice much last week and lost, I think, about 11 pounds. So I think that had as much to do with it as anything. But, that's all good. He feels real good now, and he's been running around on his knee for the last 3 weeks, really since it happened, but more so now. So he'll get a good weekend off and let their arms rest a little bit and be ready to roll when we get back Monday.
Steve said he was going to try to get rid of the brace for Florida. Has that hindered him at all, do you think? Or?
No, I don't think so, but I would imagine so. I think that's the plan. I'll let Clint. That's Clint's deal. So we'll see, but I know Connor doesn't. All things given equal, he don't want to wear it. That's the way he is.
Has it made him a bit of a different quarterback in not being able to have that first instinct, be able to run and take off?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just his improvement. I think he's just improving on that stuff, and he's worked hard at it. We've talked about it a bunch, and maybe it hang here or there, but I don't think the Missouri game he was really worried about it, and he actually ran the very first play, kind of ran out and ended up taking off running on the very first play, but. Some things they were doing this week kind of spying him a little bit a few times too as well. Just made it where he didn't have to. But,
and that's one of the advantages to having him a quarterback.
Well, it is. Yeah, especially on third downs. And again, you don't want to take it away. You got to be careful. You wanted to do that, but there's been so many times in the last however many games now that he's been playing. The last 2.5, 3 years that he's on third downs. He's made some wonderful plays with his legs. So you don't ever want to take that away from somebody that has that ability.
Is that a correlation between that and 1 for 12? Against Mississippi State, maybe his hesitancy to do that?
Yeah, it can be. That was probably our worst one we've had in a while, but we had a couple too where we didn't have real good down and distance. But yeah, it helps. I mean, it does help, and I think anybody coaching defense will tell you that.
You mentioned getting to look at some of the younger guys this week during the bye week. What's different about Connor Mitch from when he first enrolled to where he is now? Where has he improved? What do you see different in him?
His mechanics have gotten a little better. He's worked out hard at it, and I think just his general knowledge. He's played a little bit, and I got some Monday night ball behind him now, and got in today. He's been playing in some second. We got him in 7-on-7 and that kind of thing this week. But he knows spring ultimately is when it's going to be his time. But you can't. He's done a good job of not wasting the fall, and that's always the talk you have with those guys at the beginning when they get here is, yeah, you're going to redshirt, but you can't afford to go waste 4 months of knowledge. So he's done a good job with that, and I think it shows a little bit now. He's kind of a little more decisive on where to go with the ball.
So still playing for Dylan against Florida, just like kind of you guys have used him a little bit here and there.
Yeah, I mean he'll always be ready to roll. You know that's Dylan, and it'd be good to get him. I know he'll be looking forward to getting his arm a little rest as well, because he's thrown a lot in practice the last couple of weeks since Connor hasn't practiced a whole lot the last couple of weeks.